Hey guys, this is Danny. Welcome back to another episode of the Lovely Ink tutorial. This should be our final episode of this series, and this episode will consist of a vote. So, due to YouTube no longer supporting the polls in the top corner, I'm pretty sure it starts either tomorrow or the day after. I'll be having a straw poll in the description. So, after this video or right now, whatever, you guys can leave a vote on what you guys want me to build next. So, yeah, this should be the final part. I'll leave that straw poll down there. Make sure to vote on it if you want to say on what I end up building next. But in this episode, we should get this done. And I seem like the majority of you guys like the format that I did last time where I went over the interior. So I am planning to do that again for today. And, let's head up to the next floor up here where we have Fizzy's floor. And for Fizzy's floor, the sign should be on the second line. It should say work parties, and they should be two non-capitalized letters, so they both should be lowercase, whatever. That's why I say non-capitalized. Then up here we have a torch above it. Remember, guys, if you guys have made it this far, you know where to do with the lamps. So put all the lamps in the spots that they need to go. Remember, just line it up with this, just drag it forward, and yeah, you guys know how to do this. So to start off, when you first walk in, on the side over here by the when you walk in, turn left, we have a row of spruce wood planks and a bunch of cakes on it, with down here 2 chests with, this one has this stuff in them. So I'll give you guys a second. It has an apple, an egg, and then 3 pork chops down here, and a piece of bread up there. So there's that. On the opposite side, on the left side, so if you start from the left side, it should be the second block. So we have 1, then we put a snow there. So leave these 2 empty and go to the second one. Put 1 on top. Remember, there's nothing on the back here, so put 1 on top. Add 1 to the right. Add 1 more to the right and put it down. So we should have this little U, upside down U shape over here. And then 1 block out, we need to have a snow block with a button on the side, a lever on the front, and a button next to that. And then in the first 3, we want to put pink. So we don't want this one. We only want the front 3 to have it like that. And then remember, this is the lever on the front, and it has the little thing in the back. And that's good. Now, in the back of the thing, we have a DJ booth. So what we'll need to do is, in the back, we should have 4 white here. We could put a chest on the side of this one, 1 block forward. A jukebox on the side of this one, right in front of that block. Put 2 spruce planks on the left of that, 2 spruce planks on the right of that. Then towards the front, next to this one, you want to put a spruce plank here, 2 redstone lamps, and a spruce plank there to kind of fill it in. So it should be like a 2x2 square with jukebox and then spruce planks that wrap around, 2 lamps and spruce planks that wrap around, and then a chest. And there should be a lever on the right side of this that turns them on and off. In here, we have nothing. So that should be all for this. I'll give you guys an overview. It's nothing too hard, so hopefully that helps. And these are not pulled back. There are 2 repeaters over here. Forgot that we have repeaters up here, repeater up here, and they're not pulled back. Then last but not least, we have the carpet. So what we want to do is let's leave a 1 block gap in front of this. And what we want to do is we want to place I'll just go in order from left to right. Sorry if you hear banging in the background. My dad's working on banging stuff, so I'm sorry about that. But I love how I said that. He's putting in like the frame around a door for my brother's and my parents' room, because they got new bedroom doors, so I'm not loud when I record. So basically what we need to do is go in line with this left block, leave a gap of 1. We want yellow, lime, light blue, pink, yellow, lime. Next row, light blue diagonally from here, pink, yellow, lime, blue, light blue, pink. I'm just going to call this blue. Pink, yellow, lime. Okay. Next row, go over here. We have yellow, lime. You can just listen to my voice and place it if that's easier for you. Yellow. Remember to go diagonally to the left of this as well. Yellow, lime, blue, pink, yellow, lime, blue, pink, yellow, lime. Now we should be underneath the nose thing of this, or the head of this. And let's go back to the other side. This time we don't want to go diagonal. We want to go 1 below. Should be 2 blocks away from here. We want pink, yellow, lime, blue. Pink, yellow, lime, blue. pink, yellow. Back to the other side, in line with it. Do not go diagonal, one more down. Blue, pink, yellow, lime. Blue, pink, yellow, lime. Blue, pink. Next row, we have lime, blue, pink, yellow. Lime, blue, pink, yellow. Lime, blue. Now this is where it gets one block shorter. So we want to go in diagonally, and we want lime, blue, pink, yellow. Lime, blue, pink, yellow. That's it. And now last one, we want to do one more diagonal, and it also should be a lime. It's lime, blue, pink, yellow, lime, blue. And that should be that. And hopefully, I know that was probably a very slow way of how to explain it, but I could have just said, like, put this and go diagonal, and then diagonal in front. But I just felt like that would be an easy way to explain it. Just, it may take longer, but it's making sure that it's all sorted out. So either way, you've done it now, so you're all good. Let's skip up to the next layer, where we have the terraforming. It's capital T, and remember, it's on the second line, not the top one. And let me just mute the minecart, driving me nuts. There we go. And a torch on top. Put your, this one is the only one that's different. We want to put our lamps. However, you don't want a fence underneath. You want a wood plank, aka 2 slabs. So put wood plank underneath of our lamps here. And what we want to do is around the edging, so literally do not wrap around the corners, but around the edging here, we want to put our row of our spruce planks, and then you should hit this right over here where we have that. Then you just want to continue around the outside. Remember, do not have the corners wrapping like this. You want it to be an edging around the outside, literally right next to this. Just wrap it around the outside of our spruce planks. So beforehand, it should look like this. You just want to come across, go diagonal, put our block there, go diagonal, and just go around the whole outside and basically do that. Then all in here right now should be white, but I will do it the same way. I will do the same method I did down there by going from side to side, and hopefully it works. So you want to go to the side opposite the elevator, and let's start on the left again. So we have a yellow, light blue, blue, green. Next layer, yellow, yellow, light blue, blue, green, light gray. Next, we have to go remember to start all the way on the left, because you'll have this ring here, so just go all the way to the left. Blue, yellow, green, blue, blue, and then end it off with green. Next row, we have blue, blue, yellow, blue, blue, and connect green all the way to the end. Next one, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 light grays. Then we want green. We want a regular sandstone slab, an oak slab, 1 green, 2 smooth stone slabs. This is supposed to represent the theater. And then leave 2 green at the end. Next row, we have green. Then we have a light blue stained glass. This is the Sky High restaurant. Then we want 1, 2, 3, 4 light grays next to that one. So remember, green, light blue, 4 light grays. We want blue, 1 more sandstone. It should be below this one. Then we have green, blue, and end off with 4 greens. Okay, let's keep going. Next layer, we have green. 1, 2, 3 light grays. We want a gray wool with a torch on it. This is supposed to represent the clock tower. 1 more light gray next to it. Then we want 2 blues, a green, 1 more blue, and then connect it all the way to the end with greens. Next row, we're halfway done. We have green, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 light grays. Put blue, blue, green, blue, light blue, green, light blue, green. And there's that. Next layer. Now this orange is supposed to represent the fun land. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 orange, green, blue, 2 greens, blue, and then end it off with all light blue. Drag it down to the end. Now this is where it gets easy. You want to have 1, 2, 3, 4 orange, green, and then drag blue all the way to the end, and then the final one should be light blue. Next, you have 1, 2, 3 orange, a green, and then drag blue all the way to the end. You have 2 orange, a green, drag blue all the way to the end, and last but not least, you have orange, green, and drag blue all the way to the end. And now, after all that, you should have the Stampy's map all the way done. If you guys want to add to this map, I know you guys are probably basing it off authenticity, but if you guys want to add to this map, you could probably add more buildings. Maybe you could put the lighthouse here. Maybe you could put the something over in the fun land. Oh my gosh, the clock tower has been nuked in this world. Yeah, this world was used as was just getting like blown up and griefed and destroyed. But my other world that didn't save, so this don't worry guys, this isn't my actual save of the world, but look at it. The clock tower has been nuked. Wow. Look at that. And even the lighthouse. Look at the lighthouse. And the top of that. Oh my. Even the glove garden has been yeeted. I feel bad for this world. But it don't matter. So if you guys want to add more to this, you can always do that. The Funland definitely stretches more this way. A little bit now. It comes over like back here. So for authenticity purposes, it kind of comes back like, not that far. It kind of comes back like this now. But if you guys want, whatever you guys want to do, it's totally up to you. Next floor we have is the party floor. Another kind of difficult floor to do with all the random redstone dust. So we have a redstone engineer. Remember, redstone on the second line, engineer on the third line, and both capital. Now what we want to do is, I don't even know where to start here. Remember, add your lamps. First thing you can do is line up with this. You guys know the drill. Let's go to the right side first. So in the corner, we want to put a sticky piston with a redstone block in front. Then you want to leave a gap of 1 and put a sticky piston facing this way with a redstone block in front. Leave a gap, and then you want to put a note block. So we have note block, gap, redstone block, sticky piston, gap to the left, redstone block, sticky piston, and then this way you want a gap, redstone block, sticky piston, lever. So if you guys probably expected, it does this. And it plays a note block. So you want the lever right here in front of this, and then piston, redstone, gap, piston, redstone, gap, piston, redstone, gap, note block. Hopefully that's nothing too bad. Cool. Now let's go to this corner over here where we have, this room really is a mess. In line with this glass window over here, we have to line up and put a spruce wood plank, 2 buttons on the side, and then a dropper on the front with 31 redstone. So the dropper should be facing this way and should shoot stuff that way. Cool. And on this side, it's a dropper and button in the same spot lined up with this. But there is another 31 redstone on the inside there, and that should also fire it that way. Cool. You want to leave 3 blocks of wool on the ground here. 1, 2, 3. Put a lever here. Put 3 redstone to the right of it. Drag it all the way down to the end. Drag it all the way to the left, which should be in line with this second glass, aka end of the carpet. And drag it down into the piston. So there should be a piston behind this. Remember, 3 wool, 3 redstone dust to the end, and then you should have 3 here with a piston. So basically what this does, it's called the useless machine because it just breaks the lever. That's all it does. It's a lever creative duplicating machine. That's all it does. But you want to keep the, well, does that work? Oh my. It does. Where'd my lever go? Dang, I'll need to grab this one. So lever should be there. Cool. Now we have all the random redstone. So what you want to do is in front of this button, you want 4 redstone dust. Then you want to put 2 forward here on the second block if you're facing towards the back. And then you want to go diagonal, put 1, 2. Go back 1 to the right, and then put 1 there. Then so there should be just a random dust there. If you go diagonal back to this one over here, or to the one on the left, you want to put 2 forward. 1 to the right, 3 forward, and then left to that, put 1 and below. So it should make a little square here of redstone dust, and it should be a 1 block gap. Now what we want to do is leave a 1 block gap to this side, put a redstone dust, put 1, 2, 3 below it. It should be in line with this. Then go to the left one and put 1 up. Then go diagonal to the left and put 1 there. If you go next, we already have this for our lever. And that should be all of it, except for this little random piece in the corner. So what you want to do, let's put our little desk here. So put 4 spruce wood planks with a torch here, and also a torch next to this redstone for some reason. And I think those are the 2 random torches that we have in here. And then from the torch, you want to go diagonally, put a redstone there, which is good. And for our desk, you guys should know how to do this. You put 4 planks, 4 behind it, and it should be 1 block past these lamps, so there should be 3 here. We already have this random redstone dust. We need to put a stone pressure plate on the 3rd block from the left, with a wool block here with no painting on it, and a button diagonally from this torch and on the left of here. There should go to this bottom left block of the desk and put 2 random redstone dust. It should be 2 blocks away from here and 1 block away from here, which is good. And then 1 block away from our pressure plate, we want a chair, a spruce wood stair with 2 oak signs. Hopefully this wasn't confusing. I think I tried to explain it the best I could. Even if I built it, it would still be chaotic. But hopefully I explained that fairly well. And if you guys had trouble with it, let me know in the comments below, and I could maybe try and do something to help you guys out. But hopefully that should be good if you guys have followed along the last episode. I know it's kind of confusing, but as long as you take things step by step, then you should be fine. Last floor is the penthouse, aka the boss. I don't know why I said penthouse. So you want to go to the 2nd line, put capital B, and then boss. And on the 2nd line here, remember, torch on top. We want to put our what do you call it? Our lamps here, same spots as always. And for the roof up here, we should have this all good to go. However, we have a torch next to these 4 blocks. We want to have a torch on the left and right. Next to these 4 blocks, left and right. Next to these 4 blocks, left and right. And next to these 4 blocks, left and right, should be a torch. Okay, so for this floor, I'm going to do something a bit different. I'm actually going to build the desk this time because I felt like I was having a difficult time trying to kind of explaining it with it being so big and just, I don't know. So I'm going to build it this time. And this is let's get started, basically. So go to the back, leave a 1 block gap, and you want to go to the 2nd block, put 3 there, and we want to put a spruce stair with 2 oak signs on the side. So you can, we can remove our trapdoor, we don't need that. And, we want to put our oak signs on the side. Leave a, actually, let's do this. Let me think. So let's leave a 1 block gap on this side, and you want to put a 2 spruce blocks here. Leave a 2 block gap on this side and put 2 spruce planks there. What we want to do is we want to place 1, 2, 3, 4 in front of this, 1, 2, 3, 4 in front of this, and then make this one a full block. And here you want to put 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this one should be a full block. Now all we want to do is we want to connect up this, do it 1 more time. And 1 more time like that. However, these ones here are both planks, and that is how to build the shape of the desk. Now what we want to do is I saved my button over here and my pressure plate because I wanted to pick block them for later. I know, I'm so smart. We want to put a button in front of this, a English stone pressure plate over there with a white wool in front. I didn't grab a torch. Torch. We want to put a torch on top of this one. A flower pot should be on this side on the right next to the chair. We want a random coffee mug diagonally from the torch on this block. And last but not least, you want to go in front lined up with this on the 2nd block right over here next to this. We want to put a sign on here that says Stampy on the 2nd line, space, or on the next line, boss. Stampy boss. There it is. And that should be your desk. And now, last but not least, all we need to do is leave a go to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th block from the left. Leave a gap of 1 and put a stair here with a oak sign and an oak sign. And that is it. That is how to build Stampy's desk penthouse thingy. For some reason, when I came up here, I thought it was going to be so difficult because I was picturing the Lovelier Funland one, but it's not. So here it is. This is how to make the boss Stampy's floor, and that will be all for this tutorial. So thank you guys for watching. Remember, in case you forgot, don't forget to vote in the poll in the description below, and I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye, guys.